Yo, this is Stat. Yo, this episode is sponsored by Goodies. Make sure you follow their Instagram page. The promotion code for free shipping is FrndsvsFrnds. The link will be in the description. The promotion code will be in the description. Their company does rugs, chunky knit blankets, pillows, and tote bags. Thank you for sponsoring us in this episode. Peace.
What up, what up, what up?
Hey, yo.
It's Friends versus Friends. It's your boy JT. We got Adam the Stat Man, and we got KB.
They don't want to call me my nickname, y'all.
Nah, I don't want to do it. You
gotta do it.
You can say it yourself if you want to.
What?
Maybe
Stat
later.
Man, Stat Man.
Don't worry.
Yeah, that's me. You might as well do it.
It's gonna be on the. We don't have a Twitter yet. It's gonna be on the Twitter handle.
Yeah, that could be your job.
They'll know who it is.
By the way, welcome back from being on special assignment.
Absolutely. It feels good to be back.
But I got a bone to pick with you.
What do you want?
Even though you were on special assignment, you heard the podcast.
Yes, I
did. You
did.
had some disrespect for what I had to say about Bill Russell.
What'd he say?
He didn't think he was the GOAT of all time.
What? Really?
Are
you serious?
He was #1. That's why I felt like we got to fight about this, bruh. The disrespect for Bill Russell.
What y'all gonna do? We gonna do this outside or right now? It's not disrespect. I'm just saying.
Bill Russell will be at your door.
No, he won't.
Not this time, Bill.
Yeah.
Not this time. He ain't showing up today.
Yeah, no time soon.
Bill will be talking.
Now, what'd he say though? What'd you say?
He didn't
agree. He didn't agree with your top. Like he's the man.
agree.
Like
Yeah, like some of the justifications, the reasons why, and all that. Some stuff I just feel is like half baked. I don't think we should. I hate when we compare eras so much.
But eras created the NBA.
What does that mean in
Bill
in the grand
Russell
scheme?
created that tough grittiness that evolved from Bill.
Are you sure? That's
What?
not even what it was.
What?
Nobody's.
Bill created that. First of all, you forgot Bill was a little bit of what Rodman did. Remember when Rodman messed with Alonzo Mourning and
Sure.
got in the head? Bill Russell did that on a daily basis.
I'm sure people called him the N-word on the court. He can't be.
Of course, they did it to him in public. They
put
you already
peace-
know. You already know the history. You know the history.
Yeah,
we
but
don't have to go down that road.
I still feel like he is #1.
I guess.
So guess what? Who's your one?
He's Michael Jordan.
I told you he was
That's
number
not
2 for
none of
me.
Michael Jordan is number 2.
Yeah,
He's number 1 for me.
that's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah,
That's fine.
man,
That's
There it is.
All right.
That was part of the argument. I don't think we don't have the tape on Mr. Russell. We got pictures, black and white photos.
Yeah, we don't have that. I mean, there's some tape. There's some little bit tape. They edited it. They need to get some real, some more footage.
Yo, they
but
could deep fake now, y'all.
Black and
Could
white.
be
is
anybody.
fine.
It could be anybody. Just it's like
Could be anybody.
CGI. Like
It
yo,
could be Penny Hardaway.
Damn,
And
why
they
you
dressed
gonna do
up-
Penny like that?
No, I love Penny Hardaway, by the way. One of my favorite guards, yo.
Well, first let's jump into this episode, yo. So we gonna really talk. Like, hopefully it's all calmed down. Let's really talk about these off-season trades, yo. I believe we got a clip to start off with this. About this madness. G, play that drum.
Was not getting Mitchell, superstar, a good thing for your New York Knicks?
I don't believe it was. I sit here this morning happy to be amongst my peeps, but in the same breath, utterly disgusted at the moribund franchise that is the New York Knicks. And that's what I'm going to call them. I'm very disgusted with this. I've been looking forward to having Donovan Mitchell in a New York Knicks uniform. He's a New York native. That's someplace that he wanted to be. And the reality is once again, the New York Knicks didn't get it done. Now, on its face, I want to emphasize that the New York Knicks, on its face, they didn't do the wrong things. You can't mortgage the farm and give up everybody and have nobody for Donovan Mitchell to play with. I totally understand that. But that's not where I'm going when I'm talking about the New York Knicks. I want a star. I want a star. I want a star that the people can descend upon Madison Square Garden to watch. Who is that dude?
So honestly, I'm happy about that. And that was, to me, that was probably one of the biggest. After we figured out KD wasn't going anywhere, wasn't getting traded, this was the big trade we were sitting on. And I'm happy that the Knicks did not get punked.
It's the like what Stephen A. said. You couldn't give all that up. It's almost progress. It's scary. Remember when KP got drafted? And it was like they did something right on accident. Like I wonder if that's the case with this trade. They're just like, we're not giving all that up. Remember, they might have done something stupid like that a couple years ago, but is it because we don't have no draft picks to give anybody because we already gave them to everybody else?
Now we got 8 ready to go.
Ainge thought it was the Knicks of the old. He thought it was the Knicks of the old, but they were just gonna be like, okay, we'll do it.
You can't blame him for trying.
No, I can't. I'm not even mad at him trying. Like he's like, yeah, let's see. You know, they used to go with it, so let's find out.
No, even Family Guy makes fun of the Knicks for stuff like this. And usually we are the okie doke team of the NBA.
Yeah,
hands down.
Officially.
We the Jets of the NBA.
Besides that trade. Wait, what?
Yo, we talked about that, and I'm mad he did that. I told him not to do it. We were on the phone talking about just things, and we were making fun about the Knicks, and he was like, yo, the Jets are the Knicks of the NFL.
Hold up. He tried to say it was the Giants.
Nah.
Shut up.
I said, I was getting ready to say the Giants are like an old past prime team that's done, just like my team.
First of all, the Jets only won
team is
one
like the Bulls.
Yeah.
The Knicks won 2.
Yeah, my team's the Bulls. Steelers, y'all.
The Knicks won 2 championships. The Giants at one time had won 2
They
championships.
didn't really win like an NBA championship like that.
They won it when it was black and white TVs.
Like that? He said like that?
I couldn't.
Just like the Jets won that.
1968.
Was it like the second Super Bowl?
Yeah, 1968.
And the
Matt Snell, the running back. Is that was his name? His name was Matt Snell, I think.
You know it.
Ran the ball in.
All I know, Joe Namath.
I think it's like Benny's uncle. Look that up. See, he's supposed to be stat man. You know what I'm saying?
He don't know.
Look,
It's a different sport.
Oh, that's his cop out.
It's a different sport. No, I'm helping him.
I appreciate that. It felt like somewhat of a low blow, but I'll take that.
It was.
It's all good.
You don't know. You're supposed to be that man.
I don't know if I should take that personally.
It's his team.
Or appreciate that.
It's his team.
Look,
Yeah, it is your team though. You should
don't
know
care.
some shit.
look. I skip football so we can get to basketball. We already know the Jets
And go to the Knicks? Shit.
Look, that's for look.
All right, so all right, so let's talk about these offseason trades though. Like, so let me hear let's hear the highlight of the offseason trades that
I
we got
got
so far.
8 trades. I'm gonna go from the first to the most important one.
All right.
So the first trade that actually happened on June 30th when the Jazz traded Royce O'Neal to Brooklyn for a 2023 first round pick. That was key because that's when we knew Utah was ready to just blow up the team.
Pieces moving.
That was the first piece of the puzzle to say, all right, Danny Ainge is ready to rebuild. What sucked was Royce O'Neal ain't worth no first round pick.
No.
Danny Ainge again fleeced another New York team. For once, it wasn't the Knicks.
Thank you, Jesus.
It was Brooklyn.
I'm tired of that.
The second one happened on June 30th too. It was when Atlanta got into the party and they traded your boy, Mr. Murray, Jock Landale, who was later traded to the Suns for cash like on July 6th. Mm-hmm. Spurs got Danilo Gallinari, who they later released literally that day. For a
So he's unemployed right now?
No, he actually got picked up by Boston, and then while playing in the Euro Basketball League, they thought he tore up his meniscus. Man, I saw the video. He tore up his ACL.
He's done.
The same one that he did when he was playing in Denver.
Bruh. He's done for, yo.
That make my knee hurt.
They needed that with trading Gallinari was basically just for cap. But the Spurs got the 2023 first round pick via Charlotte's, which is protected. And then they also got a 2025 first round pick, a 2026 swap, and 2017 first round pick. So basically, they did what Utah's doing. They're just collecting assets. They just got first round picks.
Okay.
Which was cool. It was like, all right. Then everyone shocked the world with this trade on July 6th. The Jazz traded Rudy Gobert away.
Now that's when I thought the Jazz was ready to jump ship. That to me was like, oh, they don't even care.
What they got for him was unbelievable. They traded
like 7 players.
They traded Timberwolves traded Malik Beasley, Patrick Beverley, Leandro Ballamar, Walker Kessler, who was just drafted this year, the 22nd pick, Jared Vanderbilt, a 2023 first-round pick, a 2025 first-round pick, 2026 swap, 2027 first-round pick, 2029 first-round pick, but it's protected. First of all,
they wanted this guy real bad.
Hey, yo.
I liked it for the Timberwolves because they got a twin tower.
That's going to be ill. That's going to be ill.
But they ain't got no shooters.
Cat. 3-point comp. Cat.
That's okay and all.
And
you really think he's going to do that?
Ain't going to be out
that's
there.
That's cool, but guess what?
Yo.
First of all, I like him, but you trade. That's what the Knicks were about to do, trading for Donovan. They traded literally the whole bench.
They was
was
trying to
their
give
fault.
up quick and everything. I was like, turn this off and just remind, like, when it falls through, let me know. I don't even want to see this. I wouldn't even read the rest of the offer sheet.
That's a lot, yo. They just
Yeah, so
Yeah.
but who else? All right, so you got a center, you got power forward, cool. One who can't shoot outside of 10 feet and Gobert.
Who?
Gobert.
Oh, Gobert. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Gobert.
you got Carl Anthony Towns. I love Jersey boy stand up all day every day.
He pulling.
He cool, but guess what? He be getting hurt. He's not reliable. He always be getting a knee injury.
He been all right.
No, he was not. Check how many games he played. I'm not checking
Oh, you
that.
talking about last season?
Yeah, he was hurt.
He been all right, though.
Look, I had him on my fantasy football basketball team one year, and he was hurt. I was like, yo, I had to like trade him away for something.
Oh, you put him out there like that?
Yeah, he had to go.
You gotta go.
No, he had to go. He was always hurt. And then you have Malik Beasley, who used to be their starting shooting guard, but came off the bench and it was their sixth man.
Yeah, he was
So
nice.
you
He was
lost a
nice.
lot. So it was just like, yo,
And Pat Bev.
Pat Bev,
Oh,
which
wow.
we already know later on. That's another topic. Then you got to talk about the Sacramento I can't get it right Kings. They traded.
What did they do?
They traded
Here we
Justin.
go.
They traded Justin Holiday. The same day that Atlanta signed his brother Aaron Holiday to Atlanta.
How many holidays is it?
There's 3.
God damn.
There's
are you
Justin.
Sure?
Yeah, there's Justin.
Yeah.
Jeremy. That's not his
No,
name.
it's not Jeremy.
That's
Grant. Yeah, that's the
Yeah, you
Grant
talking about
brothers.
Grants.
It's Drew, the oldest.
Drew Holiday. Yeah, I remember.
Justin, Aaron. And guess what? They said Aaron was supposed to be the best. Aaron isn't.
Wow, we need to stop listening to
Oh,
that.
really?
Yeah, what? yeah.
Stop listening to that.
Yeah. They thought Aaron
Enough.
was gonna be that real one, and Drew hooping it, and Drew got that ring, and
Drew-
Justin got
Drew
that
definitely-
ring.
Who he get a ring with?
Golden State rocking that bench.
Oh shit.
Hey, I ain't mad at you.
He rocked bench, and then he came play for the Knicks later
Yeah,
on.
mail me my. Oh,
But yeah, so the Kings just got Kevin Huerter out of the deal. But it was just like, yo, yeah, it's a shooter, but guess what? They got guards for days. That trade made no sense.
Yeah.
yo, this is Knicks West.
Yeah,
Oh, do we have somebody over there fucking up their moves?
No, the Lakers are the Knicks of the West. Sacramento just sucks. Sacramento is just
They
permanently
just a team
dead.
that's there.
They've been dead since they had
D-Line.
Peja.
Yeah.
They had
Webby.
Webb,
Vladi,
Vladi.
Yeah.
That squad, Bobby
Fred-
Jackson.
Fred
White chocolate.
Funderburk.
Yeah.
Baby.
Yeah.
He was over there at some point.
Yeah. That Bibby, when Bibby was over there,
I was about to say that.
that was a good time
They was
over there.
ill. They was ill. They should have won, too.
Yeah, there's that whole theory.
Too late.
Ask Tim Donahue.
Oh, the ref that's snitching.
Yeah.
Yo, watch that doc. It's on Netflix. The same one that had Reggie the Malice at the Palace.
Yeah.
This season, the second season, they got Tim. Yo, Tim's a funny but a foul guy. But I'm not gonna give it away. He was like warning. He had in his gut that something was gonna fuck up.
Yeah,
It's too little.
So he already
fixing
knew?
games.
He's like, damn.
Yo, and he's
Something might happen.
snitching on a current ref, and that current ref and him used to be best friends. But like I said, y'all gotta watch that. This trade was interesting because it set up the possible signing of a player, but it didn't happen. When the Celtics traded for Malcolm Brogdon, the Pacers got Daniel Theis, Aaron Nesmith, Malik Fitz, Juwan Morgan, Nick Stauskas, and Stauskas, good looking out, and a 23 first round pick. Literally, almost everybody got cut. The reason why, in the end, the reason why, because they thought they were gonna go get Boy from Phoenix. Take a guess. Y'all don't know who it is?
Ayton.
They had signed him that restricted deal. No. In Indiana, they thought Ayton was gonna come, but he's a restricted free agent, which means Phoenix had 3 days to be able to make a decision, and they cleared the caps because they really wanted him.
Okay.
But Phoenix said, we're gonna take my man's back. So they did that trade basically for nothing.
That's great.
Oh, well.
You know they're pissed.
Yeah, but sucks for them. All right, we gotta talk about
problems.
We gotta talk about these clowns. On July 11th, the New York Knicks traded Alex Burke, Nerlens Noel, a 2023 second round pick, a 2026 second round pick, and cash considerations for, I'm not even gonna say his name the right way, but he's never coming here, Nikola Rajovic, and a 2025 second round pick protected. We're never getting that 2025 pick. I think the protection is from pick 31 all the way to 55.
So this is just recreational.
That was dumb.
The reason why it was done was because we ended up citing who? Jalen Brunson.
Yeah.
We wanted more cap space.
So that's good.
Yeah.
Let's see what he does.
If he don't do well.
I think he will do well. Why you not down it?
He doesn't need a system. He's just a point guard.
He's a point guard, but
never have a point guard in a minute. Yo.
Point guard.
I had no issue with him, but guess what? We paid him too much money. I don't think.
What else is new? Exactly. It's the New York Knicks.
We had to pay him.
He was going to come either way.
No, he wasn't.
But why wouldn't we just throw? You heard the pick.
Yeah,
had to throw that in there.
Yeah, I know.
Are you sure you don't want to pick?
Nah, here's I got a beef
all right,
with
fine,
that.
We'll take it. Whatever.
I really do got a beef. We didn't need to pay him that much.
Of course not.
But how long is
he's 4 years, 100 and I think he's 104 or 106 million. But by the way, a fun fact: his 4th year is a player option. So if he's not happy in the first 3 years, I'm out.
That's 3 years. Though.
Also, think about this. Let's be real. The Knicks ain't making the playoffs this year. We might make it into the play-ins, but guess what? Tibbs is getting fired, which means his daddy's getting fired.
Here we go again,
which means you're going to have a new coach, a new system, and is Brunson going to actually work for that coach? And guess what? He came to New York to play with his dad and to play with Tibbs. Don't act like this.
Does he know? You think he knows this? You think the players know this? You think he realizes this is coming?
Once they start doing bad, you get that.
He gonna
feeling.
get pissed.
You get that feeling like, someone's getting fired. Like,
he getting pissed. He gonna be pissed.
Pop's gonna know too. Like, yeah, I'm probably gonna be out. Like, just let you know.
Yeah, he gonna call Camden High School and say, "Can I get my jab by it?"
That's where he was. Yeah, that was definitely
with
where
Juwan
he was.
Wagner's son.
Yeah,
Yeah,
about that.
Yeah, but enough of this. I can't talk about the Knicks. We got to talk about the Knicks of the West. The Lakers on August 25th made a trade with the Utah Jazz for Patrick, I don't give a damn, Beverly, and the Jazz got Taylor and Horton Tucker and Stanley Johnson.
I'd actually like that better for the Jazz.
Jabron, can you play that tape, please?
What you got?
Owner Jeannie Buss was singing Westbrook's praises to The Athletic. Quote, "All I can say is that from my point of view, Westbrook was our best player last year. He played pretty much every single game, showed up, worked hard. You know, I would have loved to have seen what this team would have looked like if they stayed healthy." Buss later clarifying, "The word I should have used was consistent. He's played 78 games last season. Stephen A. Are you buying Jeannie Buss's comments on Russ?
Well, I appreciate the correction because the correction was more accurate than her initial blasphemous statement. He clearly was not the best player for the Los Angeles Lakers last year. That would happen to be LeBron James, one of the greatest players who ever lived, who averaged 30 at the age of 37. So let's put that in its proper context and understand that Russell Westbrook was not in that stratosphere. What Russell Westbrook needs to understand is that the reason why everybody's been so hard on his play is because Russell Westbrook has established a level of greatness. Certainly, he doesn't need to turn the ball over as much. Certainly, he always had trouble shooting his perimeter shots. But it really appeared to nosedive. And last year, watching him was the first time, Doggy, you looked at him and you felt like something was in his head. Like, I mean, I saw him pull up and hit the side of a backboard. I saw him in a layup line try to throw an alley-oop to himself and throw the ball over the backboard in warm-ups. That's psychological. We're talking about a Hall of Fame player here. That's something like that. You got a bunch of stuff on your mind. And even though he's strong-willed and stubborn and what have you, I think you saw him internally wilt beneath that pressure, that shrapnel of pressure that was thrown on him from being a Laker, from having his family in the stands, from hearing people criticize him or whatever the case may be. I think he'll be much better this year. Make no mistake about it. I think Russell Westbrook will resurrect himself, and I think we all need to pay attention to that. But I also think what I love about what happened to him last year, he learned this ain't Oklahoma City. This ain't Houston. This ain't Washington, D.C. This is the Lakers. And when he said that he had no expectations, arguing with one of my boys, Brad, that works for the Los Angeles Times, arguing about him about how there was this he came with no expectations. That might be the most ridiculous statement Russell Westbrook ever made in his career. Anybody wearing a Laker uniform has expectations.
Okay, so you just heard there's this guy named Russell Westbrook playing for the Lakers.
Jeannie Buss was high as hell when she said that.
Yeah, I don't know what she was talking about. I don't even know why she even said anything like that.
I think she just wants him to feel better.
No.
I just want him to feel a little bit better.
That's to hype up the trade value.
We saw him. We all saw him.
Yeah, but it's like, so wait, you think he's still getting traded? I don't think he's going anywhere.
Jabron, play the next tip.
Uh-oh.
What?
But I'm not of the mindset that the combination of him and Patrick Beverley can coexist because neither of them are shooters. Patrick Beverley is a primary defender, and Patrick Beverley is a Hall of Fame agitator. This dude walks into a locker room, and there's a standard and a culture that he's trying to infuse, and he will irritate his teammates just as much as he'll irritate the opposition. When you combine that with the fact that him and Russell Westbrook hasn't pretty much liked each other over the last years.
Do you think those two are going to be... Do you think
Pat comes off the bench?
Do you think those two are going to play with each other?
Now, they got a real crazy history. They really do. They really have a crazy
Pat hurt
history.
him.
Yeah, I know he did. On purpose.
Yeah, I know.
He did that shit on purpose. But it's like, I mean, they dapped it up. You saw a little interview they had. They dapped it up. Like, they was like, yeah, what's up?
That's the PR move.
Yeah, I was going to say, GD went and told him, you motherfuckers better play nice in front of everybody.
I don't think Russ is going anywhere. If he does go somewhere, I'm very shocked. I'm very shocked if he goes anywhere. I think Pat comes off the bench. I think, not believing in Stephen A., but I think he's going to play better. I really don't know why he was so ass last season. Like, he was taking shots that he didn't even do that in OKC like that. Like, he did take some crazy shots, but he made them. But, like...
The pressure. I don't think he...
LA pressure?
Let's put it this way. There's people like Bron, and I love Bron for this. Bron came home, well, he got drafted, and he was a star. Bron went to college in Miami. That was his college learning. He grew up and matured playing for the Heat. He came back to Cleveland, a grown man.
Oh, okay. I see what you see.
And he was ready to take on.
Yeah. Okay.
Remember when he got agitated? Remember when he tore off the jersey? He was mad.
Yeah, he was tight.
When he against Boston. Russell, I got no disrespect for Russell. Russell never grew up. Remember, he wanted to be Batman when he should have been Robin with KD. When KD left, he still thought he was Batman with Paul George and Melo.
Wait a minute. You trying to tell me when he was doing all the triple doubles?
What did that get you besides stats?
He got W's. He won games.
Did it give you a championship?
And of course, they didn't get him. He didn't get no championship.
Did it
The
get
team wasn't there to win a championship.
You're
that
right.
Team wasn't ready.
I know that,
But they should have went to the finals over Golden State. They had him on the ropes.
No.
yeah, that year, yeah,
Remember they was down.
yeah, it was 3-1.
3-1.
It was 3-1.
And they let them come back.
And Russell messed up when Katie and Russell were playing together.
That's when they were playing together. We're just talking about when it was Russ and Melo and PG.
Yeah,
That's when he was doing all the triple doubles.
yeah.
Even
but
before then, he was doing
still
that.
didn't get them far.
No, but he won games.
That's nice.
And the team overall team wasn't there.
But
You
they
gotta
got
have
knocked out
players.
like the first.
Gotta
What?
have
So
other
are you
players.
disrespecting Melo?
Got knocked out like your dad.
I'm not
used to.
disrespecting Melo, but it's still.
Are you disrespecting Paul George? This is before Paul George got hurt.
The team, you need more.
You had a big three. You had a big three. Big three.
Melo
and-
played better as a Blazer than he played better than OKC.
Okay, so you had a 2.5.
It's a different role, right?
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
Melo thought he should have started at OKC, but
And he wasn't
Portland,
playing
he
that
knew
well.
better.
And Portland, no, he was really hooping though. He really helped that team.
But
should've been sixth
that's
man.
that's the first time you ever seen him just play power forward.
Exactly.
He was humbled.
And he came up the bench because he was
Zach
beating all
Randolph.
he was beating all the
Yeah,
benches, like all the scrubs. He was killing them, and he got he closed the margin in all those gaps when you actually do subs. He
was
helped
doing
out.
his thug this.
But you had
was.
you had a big 2.5 in OKC.
Yeah. Still, he was still doing his thing.
And getting knocked out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is the Russell Westbrook paradox. He's like a really great player on whatever team he's on, but he has to run it,
Yeah.
and all it's gonna amount to is stats because the team's gonna lose in the playoffs.
Okay.
He didn't grow up.
He's a great player,
He's a Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer for stats.
Yeah, like you said, probably just needs to grow
A
up.
Russell Westbrook team ain't going nowhere.
No.
And then if you put him
No.
with the Lakers, he disrupts the whole balance. I
sure
just
enough did.
He's not a whack player. Again, he had a bad year.
Yeah.
But it's like I don't understand what the Lakers thought he was gonna do
Wait,
for
it wasn't
that
the
team.
Lakers. It was not the Lakers.
I'm not
That was-
saying it. I'm
that
not
was
saying
Bron's-
it. I'm not
What?
saying
Shut
it.
up. This is what happened.
That documentary
up.
hasn't come out yet. You know?
Oh, I can't wait till that one comes
Doc
out.
didn't come out.
I can't wait
Nah.
for him to be like, it really wasn't me. Adden keeps saying it is, but I don't really even
That
know.
nigga Stack, I don't even know that guy like that, but he kept
Doesn't know
saying
what
that
I'm
shit.
saying.
He listened.
doesn't
He
know.
listened to the podcast. I
But
respect
nah,
him.
Talk shit
it's
about my
true
family.
because DeMar was all jump ship, and Braun was like, "Yo, you just trying to come through real quick." That's all. That's what
But
happened.
why?
DeMar would have been a better fit. And he
No,
had killer
but
speed.
that wasn't even the first pick. By the way, DeMar was like the third option. LeBron wanted Dame. Him and AD went to Dame,
Yeah,
and
that
Dame
was-
was like, "Nah, I'm staying in Portland."
That would have been much better.
But he's loyal. He loyal. He loyal. So
yeah, and he's loyally gonna suck.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna die without a ring.
oh,
They won't
Yes.
even sell him a fake win. They gonna left with the paper. It's gonna be his face. He'll be like, "I'm sorry, we cannot accommodate you this time." Yeah, he ain't getting a
The
ring.
next person was Russ. That's when they were like, "Yo, Russ, you come home."
That's what I'm saying. I cannot believe it. I don't understand why. Yo.
Him and AD went,
Why?
which was stupid. DeRozan wanted. He would have took a discount.
yeah.
Speaking of home,
He
he's
would
a
have.
Cali through and through. He's a
Yeah.
Crip and everything.
So Russ is down too.
Yeah.
Russ was definitely down last week.
Yo, why?
Out of breath.
Brody. That's why.
That boy need a rest.
I felt bad the first game. I was like, look, he's nervous. He's home. And then when we kept seeing it, I was like, oh.
Nah, it was
okay.
multiple games. It was
Yeah.
really bad.
It
And he
was
kept
the
trying to
whole
like,
season.
you know, like when you hooping, you just like, let me just get my sweet spot. Like you couldn't tell, like, yo, why your sweet spot is not random jumpers.
He look out of breath
It's
like me.
Not your jumpers.
But I will give him one excuse. It was the coach. It was Frank
There
Vogel.
you go. Nobody
No.
says this one. Let's hear this one.
Nah.
Ready?
What-
No.
what Frank do?
No. Here's the-
Action.
Nah. Cause I stayed up.
He didn't like him?
No. Look. I used to stay up and watch some of the games. What Frank would do sometimes, he shoot like 3 bad shots, pull them out.
Oh yeah, that
Like he never.
You can't get no rhythm.
As a basketball player,
You
we
can't
all
get no-
play. You
can't get
need
no rhythm.
you need a rhythm.
Yeah, that's-
And he was getting pulled on and off so herky jerky. I gotta go.
That must have pissed him off. Yo.
Yeah, so
yeah.
that's why they had that issue. That's why sadly he had to go. He wasn't using as much as the ability of Russ, but Russ was a dickhead at times saying, yo, F the coach, I'm gonna do me. But doing me was getting bricks.
Yeah, man. He wasn't doing what he
Turnovers.
usually does.
Yeah.
looking,
So
lack everything.
So what do y'all think his function is supposed to? It's actually supposed to be on his team.
6 man.
Is that gonna
6
happen?
man. No, he needs to do.
Who's their starting?
Who? What? Pat?
Point
You not
guard.
starting point guard? No.
No, nigga.
Who?
Bron is the point guard.
Do the lineup.
Yeah.
Bron.
Lineup.
Who else?
Bron touches the ball at all times.
Okay, Bron, the point guard. Who else? Shooting
AD.
guard. Shooting guard. Who's the shooting guard?
They did. No. I'm not even being funny. They signed 1 year deal, $6.5 million for Lonnie. Lonnie's a shooting guard.
Lonnie Walker.
He's starting.
Okay, Lonnie. Yeah. Well, I ain't starting him. But yeah, who else? Who you got at 3?
The 3 was Tucker, but not anymore.
See? He
I-
can't. Brody can't go.
Nah,
You gotta keep him.
I'm actually gonna go on the website.
Unless they get rid of him, they get bodies to fill these gaps out. It makes sense. If not, he
Who's in
gotta
the
start.
market for
The Knicks.
that would
No,
be some,
no, we
I'm
can't
laughing.
be.
Actually,
because when you get Russell Westbrook, especially you're trading people for him, now you become a Russell Westbrook team.
You do.
And he gets triple doubles, and
Your
you
team
get to
Kendrick
overpay
Nunn.
for popcorn at the game. That's all you're about to do. You're not gonna win.
No, you won't. But the Lakers, they gotta start him to fill in the positions.
That's
of
what I figured.
you gotta start him.
So what is his role on that team? Like, what is he really supposed to be doing for them?
they got Wayne Ellington.
he ain't starting.
UNC.
You got Avery Bradley.
He's not starting.
You got Kent Bazemore.
He
can
might
start.
start.
Ken Bazemore might start.
He's gonna fight too.
He might start.
They got Juan Tanasco Anderson.
No, he's not starting.
Like I said, Kendrick Nunn. They got Kendrick Nunn. Like I said,
yeah.
Look, it would make a lot of sense.
Just saying that, they might have to get rid of Russ to get players. Because if they don't, it's Russ, it's Pat, it's Braun, it's AD, and whoever big guy they got out, whoever else they have.
Timothy Mozgov.
No, why do you keep saying that? Why do you keep talking about it?
Thomas
I
Bryant.
love Mozgov.
Nah, look, but think about it.
It's not going to work. The Lakers are done. They're
think
done.
about this.
It's not happening.
If Russ actually came off the bench, remember when Bron takes a break, AD takes a break, Russ gets to do what he does best. Runs up, takes the ball, does whatever he wants.
So you think he's like a change of pace?
Exactly.
He's a scat back.
Yeah. In football terms, yeah.
He's a change of pace, but he can do that with Braun is the point guard.
How is he doing that?
Who?
I'd love to hear explanation.
Change of pace is this. Braun, like you said, he's a point guard. He can see if he's changed the pace, run up and down transition. Braun passes it up in transition with a rebound or anything like that. He brings it up. Maybe the offense isn't going to flow through him. AD healthy, it's AD
This is
and
gonna
Bron.
be
AD
a really
Bron
funny
all day.
clip in like 4 months when they're trying to
Yeah.
do that, fucking it up.
Nah, because look, say if AD comes to the high post, Bron's out there at the top of the key. They're gonna double because obviously, if say it's Pat Bev's out there or if Russ is out there, they're not gonna extend defense towards them.
No, 'cause it's like a three-point
Exactly.
land.
So they're crashing it on AD.
Okay.
Bron might get it back, and then or somebody's in the back door or cutting or something. That
Well,
would possibly work.
Maybe.
No.
That would
Russ
possibly
is
work.
not gonna.
That's where he can get his buckets. That's his.
Yeah,
he
when
can't-
when Bron is not on the court,
X's
when
and
AD
O's.
is
No,
not
when
on the
Bron
court.
is on the court and AD's
Well,
on the court,
how did
that's
that
when
work
he gets
last year?
buckets.
I just thought, but he
AD
was
wasn't
off. He
there.
was off.
AD's never gonna be there. That
was
nigga's
dead.
fragile.
Oh, yo, are they trying to do another Heat? Is that what this is?
What do you mean?
Are they trying to do a D Wade, Chris Bosh, LeBron?
Yeah, but Wade actually understood.
It needs to be
I
a
know.
Wade, yeah. it
And
needs
he
to
could
be-
shoot.
Yeah, he could.
Yeah, he get to the line. He shoot, play defense, and get to the line.
Russ can
can't do that.
Russ
He can
can
get to the
defend.
line.
He can defend.
but he can't shoot. He's not a threat.
That's why you gotta come off the bench.
But the thing is that, but if you
Yeah,
come off
that's
the
that, who's a starting point guard?
exactly,
For real, not
that doesn't make sense.
not the LeBron theory, like actual.
If you
who's
can't
the
shoot,
starting
my
court-
thing is this: if you
the-
can't shoot, you have to have the ball. So that's your thing is he has to come off the bench. You have to have the
Got
ball.
to.
But he's not looking for nobody. That's
Yeah.
stupid,
He never
Right.
did. Well, he's gonna get his assists.
bruh. If you're the king of triple doubles, you had to get 10 assists a game. You had to. He can do it.
Yeah, when it's his team. Did he do? Was he a triple double with KD?
I mean, that wasn't his thing, no. But he played. He
Was
played
he
with
a-
KD though.
Yes.
And they put in work.
Yes, because he was.
I'd have to go see that.
He was Batman.
What do you mean?
Like
Go
I'd
back in
have
footage?
to go back and watch.
Oh, actually,
it.
like
I don't even remember how that
dissect
was
the
going.
footage and stuff. Yeah, because we were probably mainly focused on KD. Honestly,
yeah.
we were.
But then
No, but
remember,
he-
he used to get pissed off. Russell would get pissed off trying to take the last minute game shot.
No,
I remember
KD
that.
got pissed off because he would take the last minute shot.
No, I know that, but I'm
Yeah,
saying,
missing
but
that
Russell, I mean, KD would get pissed
Yeah.
when Russell would do it, and Russell would get pissed when he didn't get to take the shot.
Wouldn't it be much better if he could just shoot?
Yeah.
If only he could shoot.
Only if he could shoot.
If only the NBA point guard could shoot.
He should be doing that over the summer. I'm hoping he's doing that.
I seen some footage. It don't look that good.
Is
Nah, he was actually been on vacation.
No, he been hooping.
No, the last I saw his on page.
He's wearing leather
He was-
skirts and stuff.
Oh, bro.
Hey, that's,
Versace skirts.
that's a different swag I don't even know about with the skirts and the all that. That's a different
Look.
swag I don't know about.
Hey,
cowboy
that's,
boots.
that's that young new
But nah, he
generation.
was out there shooting. What he say? Him and Victor Oladipo. They're like, we gonna be the menaces of the league right now. And
Victor
was shooting.
Victor
shots
could
dropped.
shoot.
Russ Brody, his shots was not dropping.
Victor has an injury issue.
Yeah, he don't got no legs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Like, I feel
He was
for
jumping
him.
at the gym too much.
He was, bro. But whatever happened to him the first time,
Tore up his knees.
and that's the worst thing for Mr. Jumping Guy. You know what I'm saying? They'd always be tearing up like that thing.
If that's your thing, yeah, you can't mess
Just
with
like
your
D
knees.
Rose. But then it's like half the people half the
Rest in
people
peace.
adjust like a D Rose did, but you see what his
And
game
Grant
is
Hill.
like. Grant
He
Hill.
started it.
Oh,
Remember, he
yeah.
tore up his ankles.
I know his ankle. Didn't he have knees too?
It was the ankles. That
Oh,
was
was
the
the-
main.
oh.
It was the ankles.
That's the one who his ankle was detached.
Yeah.
And, yo, and the sad thing, he got so many surgeries. The surgeries, some of the stuff was getting infected, like what happened to D
Ew.
Rose. Like
D
he
Rose
so-
had that too.
That's why he didn't come back,
Oh,
because it was infected a little bit, and they had to clean it. And then, yeah.
good.
But
What other trades you got? Because that to me, that's like
you're tired of debating over this, okay?
no. It's just like we can keep going until we actually see it. We ain't like we don't know they starting five,
We'll
so
have,
it's like
we'll have to
what we
go to
going
that game.
Okay.
Are we
down
going
with
to
it.
watch them play?
I'm
Y'all wanna watch them?
going back.
What can we
to
afford? We gonna watch them play
The Knicks?
Pacers.
No, the Knicks.
Pacers?
No, the Knicks is still
No,
$700 tickets, even though they suck.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be.
I
out the
remember
block.
when the podcast, I said, yo, Bron's going to break the record in New York. Watch. Last episode, I said that.
And then who gonna pass him the ball? Brody. It's gonna
No,
one of his triple-
Bron going to
He's
dunk
gonna
on
take
that.
it from. Give me just give me the.
All right. The last and important one happened September 3rd at like what? Midnight? No, I'm joking. think it had like mid evening. When the Utah Jazz traded away just Donovan Mitchell to Cleveland. Yes, Cleveland.
For every damn body.
For Colin Sexton, which he had to sign a 4-year, $72 million contract.
So he's stuck in Utah forever.
And by the way, they said they're not trading him. They said they're keeping Sexton. Which
But they should. Sexton's not a bad player.
I really do hope he enjoys his
need
time. I hope he does.
They need him there. So
Yeah, he's a hooper. Laurie.
A dog.
yeah,
Laurie?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No, not.
I was gonna say
He's a
Laurie.
shooter.
Yeah, he's
Laurie's
like
a dog too though. He
Nah,
nice.
he's Porzingis. He like to get hurt a lot.
He all right though. When he out there, he's all right.
Marking it. Ogechi. I'm not even gonna say his name. Kyle, you got that.
I don't see his name.
Agbaji. Obagachi.
That guy. Next.
Which was Cleveland's 2022 first round pick this year. They also gave up a 2025 first round pick, a 2026 first round pick
They
swap.
gave it up. They gave it up.
2027 first round pick, 2028 first round pick swap, and the 2029
We
first
still
round
going.
pick.
Yo, I'm gonna have kids out of high school. Literally.
But the thing is
Damn,
this.
that's true. Me
crazy.
too.
They didn't do them dirty
Damn.
as much as the Knicks would have got dirt balled.
Yeah,
It wasn't even
That's
that
because they
bad.
be laughing at the Knicks. They be like,
That doesn't even
see if
sound
they'll
that
do this
bad
too. See if
compared
they'll
with
do
the
this
Knicks
too.
got. They're like, oh, let me get Obi, Quick,
you know what's
Rose,
sad?
and 20 of your picks.
You know what's sad?
Like, what?
They really been doing it.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
you
they
can't even get
accepted
mad.
it.
They've been really doing that.
Yeah.
that deal was so trash. That for real. When they said in July, if the Knicks had did it, trading Mitchell Robinson, Obi, R.J. Barrett, quickly, Obi, 3 first round
Who
picks.
was he gonna play with?
God damn. That was initial.
That was the first offer.
Oh,
That's
God.
disrespectful.
And that's why I say this trade was trash. And they took Cleveland's?
Because they were trying to hoodwink us. They were just like, yeah.
No,
they
no,
gonna
I
do
know
it.
that, but Utah would have had a better deal.
They was just
of players.
wasting time, man.
Yeah.
It was just chatting.
They were.
Yeah.
Just going
How
back
could
and show.
anybody? I think you're getting fired if you do that.
They got the email like, look
Who
at
would
this.
he
Look at
even
this.
play
Look
with?
at this shit. Look at this. Like
Kevin Hart. The Kevin Hart look. Come here, look at this. Look at this.
I'm not
Say,
doing
do you hear
this.
what you saying with your mouth? Nah, look. Who would he really be playing with?
Nobody.
He would get there and he'd be playing with.
Quentin Grimes. Okay, that's nice.
Wow.
Randall.
Oh God.
Evan Fournier.
And Brunson. That's it. That's who
No,
they.
we would. Yeah.
Yeah, we would have kept him. We would have had to. They would have had to. I mean,
But then you would have had no shooters.
yeah, it's true. But all right, so this Cavs trade, right?
Yeah.
The Cavs got jumped up, boy. They gonna be nice.
Their starting lineup.
They gonna be nice.
Garland.
Before this trade, I had
Mitchell.
other teams in my mind. I'm like, yo, I can't wait to watch them play. They had a young Garland who already went off.
Everybody got to stay healthy
yeah, it's true. Yeah, they do.
so we can see something.
Yeah.
Mitchell
Young
be
Garland.
having hamstring issues.
They got Mob,
Be all right.
Spider, OG Kevin Love,
Yeah.
Still over there.
Yeah.
Allen.
Yeah. That's their center.
Bruh.
Mobley's their power forward.
Who's my bruh?
Said Mobley.
Point guard. I'm forgetting my bro's name. I can't believe I'm forgetting his name. Ricky.
Coming off the bench.
Yeah, Ricky.
Yeah.
They got Ricky.
Ricky, Bobby. Do that Ricky, Bobby.
Bruh, they gonna be nice. They gonna be so nice.
They got themselves to be a top 4 team
In the conference.
in the East.
Where
Top 4. No more than that. You still got the Bucks. You still got Miami. You still got Boston.
remember we was all high on the Bucks last year.
No, not me.
I was too. We was talking championship.
Yeah. And
I knew they were,
Middleton
but
got hurt. That's the only reason.
No, I knew, but they
Yeah,
not
he
my
never
team
came
like
back.
that. But yeah,
I thought they was going.
Yo, do you know where?
What Middleton? Yeah, definitely they would be.
You know where Mitchell could have probably went and guaranteed a championship run again?
Who?
Boston. If they had traded away Marcus Smart, Robert III, gave up the picks.
This is something that you
No.
think is a
No.
combination that's gonna beat
No.
Golden State
Because
reloaded.
you're getting rid of the defensive anchor, their only point guard. Donovan Mitchell does not play point,
He has the basketball in his hand like a point guard.
but he doesn't
I know
play
that.
point guard. He's
I know
not
that.
no, he's not a point guard. Though.
I don't
And
like
Marcus,
the way that.
Just 'cause you have the
Marcus
basketball.
Smart wasn't always a point guard.
I don't
He
like
wasn't
the
a
look
point
of
guard.
it.
He grew up to become a
Oh
point
yeah,
guard.
he was a shooting guard.
Yeah,
Yes.
but he's a better overall defender. Like he doesn't even bring the ball up that much like that.
No, I know.
So he's a better defender, and he knows the game better. Donovan Mitchell, because he can bring the ball up, but he don't play defense. You're
No,
already
I know.
losing so much.
Which is why I didn't want him coming to the Knicks.
And you're losing the best defensive players, the Celtics. So they would never. No.
Guess what?
This
Coach
is-
would have knew how to work the system.
This is not
No.
a winning combination.
He
They
would-
wouldn't
he-
have won. They would have looked different, but
I
they
wouldn't
wouldn't
have
have
said they
won.
would have won. I said they would have got to the finals.
I swore you said they was gonna win.
No, I
Didn't
said-
you?
They would have never got
I
to the
said
finals.
they would have got
that
to the
way.
finals.
They would have never got to the finals that way.
They would have got to the finals.
No.
They would have got to the finals.
Who would they have? Who did they have to beat to get over there?
Everybody. Miami, Bucks, Brooklyn. He's sleeping on
Brooklyn's
Brooklyn. Sleeping on
First
Brooklyn.
of all, that's
Still
TVA.
sleeping on
No,
Brooklyn.
that's TVA. Because I have this weird feeling Kyrie's getting traded at the deadline. He's going to be a free agent at the end of the season. And they're not going to re-sign him. Unless they all kiss and make up. Yo, Kyrie's getting traded.
I don't even know
You're
where
gonna-
Kyrie's career is going, honestly, if he goes anywhere else.
He's gonna,
Activism.
no.
If he doesn't go to LA, I don't know where
he's
it's
going to
going.
LA. He's going to LA.
Okay, if it goes to LA, I'm just like, all right, cool. If it goes anywhere else, I'm just.
And
I
that's
really
how
don't
you
know.
get rid of Pat Bev.
Why get rid of Pat Bev? What? No more like Russ.
Because Russ is a free agent, just like Kyrie. He's going to be a free agent at the end
And
of the
they
year.
still get rid of Pat Bev.
If Russ and KD come back, that's weird. He played with Harden. He played with
And
KD.
how did
again.
that work out?
I know, but if that happens again, that'd be so awkward.
You know who's gonna be pissed off?
Who?
Mr. I am in my feelings Simmons.
Who
No.
cares?
He better do something.
He won't
this year.
even play basketball.
No, he will. He'll play. He'll play this year.
He better wake up.
He'll play this year.
Who do you think had the best deal?
Cavs.
I
No.
say, what? That's you. Okay,
That's
you say Cavs. I say deal. I'm just saying deal, not overall where the team is at. I say the Cavs. Cavs had the best deal right now. Cavs got
fleeced
the
the hell out of
best
them.
deal.
Yeah.
They finessed. Yeah, they got away with it. They got away with it. They didn't really give up anything to make that
They
team.
got everything they need.
got that team
And
better.
They're better now.
Yeah, exactly.
They look better.
Yeah,
Who you got? I'm gonna say some. Who you got?
for real. Utah got the best deal with the Gobert trade.
Oh, so added deals. Utah got the best deal.
Yeah, that with the Gobert. That trade that they got for
Yeah, they got a lot.
they literally got a whole starting five of role players. Role players that they got,
That's-
plus the picks. And
Yeah.
remember, they gonna take them picks
Forgot about the picks.
and they gonna flip them for
Oh.
for players. That's why I say that deal. The Mitchell trade was okay, but it wasn't as deep. You got
Yeah.
5 first-round picks basically for Gobert.
They're gonna be able to in the draft. They're gonna be able to
Yeah,
finesse. They're
and
gonna
you
be
need
able to
that
be like,
right
yo,
now.
I'm trying to get at least to
The first pick in the
somewhere
draft.
1 through 10.
Yeah, at any
1 through
time.
10, they be like, oh yeah, we got these. What you want?
The only team that's better than them with collecting picks is OKC. The fun fact,
Oh, yeah.
I think they said 85 first round picks are controlled by, I think, between 5 or 6 teams. Utah, Houston, the Knicks, OKC, and there's another team.
I think the Knicks is in there. But
Because we got
OKC,
8
OKC
we got-
is at the realm
we-
of it though.
Oh,
they doing
bruh,
it.
They got picks for the next.
the long way. They
decade.
good. They're good. They're straight. They're
Yeah,
good.
they just trading that. They using that because no one wants to come to OKC
Nah.
unless
no
you sign
more.
an extension.
So wait a minute. So who do you got? I'll go this way. So who do you got? Who is a better team after their trades? After all the trades that we have right now to this day, which I think is the end of them, big trades. Which teams do you think upgraded the most?
That's why
Got
I
a better
okay.
team.
That's why I said Cleveland, because they're juiced right now.
Yeah.
Right now, Utah is they can build in a couple years. They don't got it right now. The Cleveland, you expect a run this year.
But he just said trade. Trade-wise, he was saying, like, what you got in the long run. He was saying trade. I'm saying better team right now. You're saying Cleveland? Like, better team right now. Like, because of the trade, they're a better team.
That's what I'm saying.
Cleveland? Okay.
They got, like, what they needed. They got their ammo.
They got what they needed.
They got
I
the
got a
full
team.
clip.
You go next. No,
You got a
Me?
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go.
Okay. I would say Cleveland, but I'm still sticking with, I think that Minnesota is going, like, got the
Twin
nicest,
Tower.
they got the biggest upgrade. I mean, even like Donovan Mitchell is a huge upgrade for the Cavs because they got a steal, but I think still Minnesota got a big jump. They got a big jump in that. Like, they needed the defense. They needed that presence because Cat is getting banged up. He's, as a big man right now, Joel and him, they can still match up. But
Yeah.
even Gobert, he's a matchup problem for, like, on offense, but
Defensive player of the year.
defense, they're good. I think you see them going to the next rounds instead of stopping where they stopped at last year. So I think they got the best of their trade to improve for the next season as well.
I got a wild card.
Who you got? You always come with some.
Yeah, here we go.
Right.
Atlanta.
This stuff might not even be true.
Oh, okay.
Atlanta.
Okay. I would like to see how that's going to work, though. Let me hear your philosophy on that.
First of all,
You gotta spit it.
Trey can actually be. Trey can actually play like Reggie Miller now. He don't got to worry about bringing the ball up. Murray's gonna handle that. And
I think so. Also, he can play like Reggie / Curry and just come off screen.
Yeah,
He can
exactly.
do those type of play
Yep.
sets. Under the baskets, that sideline, he can do that.
We gotta see the schedules. We gotta go to some of these games.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
going to be crazy.
That's
do.
gonna be exciting again.
Capella is their center. As long
Did
as
Collins
he's
go anywhere? No. It's
Collins is still there as
okay.
their power forward.
That team's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Who's they three?
Their three was Kevin Herter.
Herter,
which
yeah.
now went shipped out. Yeah.
Who they got now?
They all.
Did they get somebody?
They
from
got someone else.
Zach?
They got Maurice Harkless.
Okay.
And
He's
then
all
remember,
right.
they
Fill
also
in.
got Justin Holiday,
Okay.
who can play the 2 and the 3.
Yeah.
So again, Murray can play the point guard. Trey,
They're both combos.
Yeah.
They're just like
Yeah.
point guard, shooting guard, however you want.
whoever's hot that day,
Yeah.
they're gonna be working. That's why I said
Definitely.
that's a team that no one's gonna think about. And if they do well, and if Collins plays better than what he did last year, because he played like Randall, they got their contracts, and then they just went to the tank. If Collins actually thinks and plays like he was before he got his contract, he's gonna be a problem. Capella's always gonna be a 10 and 10 or 20 and 20. 20 points,
Yeah.
20 rebounds.
If he don't get in foul trouble.
Mark
True.
Stoudemire.
He be getting foul trouble early out the game.
But then they got the rookie. Well, he's not a rookie. He's a third-year guy. He played with LaMelo. I forgot his name. The center. You know his name.
Okongwu.
Yeah. And they
I
actually
didn't see it, blood.
are trying to trade Capella away because they think.
The USC dude.
Yeah, he came out of USC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. And he was rocking bench, but when Capella got into foul trouble, he was doing what Capella was doing, but
He played
just,
that role.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Atlanta's somewhere where they're gonna be maybe top 6.
I've always followed Atlanta, and I thought that that Murray trade was gonna be nice, but
Welcome to Atlanta.
hearing that,
where the
that's,
player
I would
plays.
like to see what's up. We'll see. I'm gonna keep that in mind what y'all said and see whose team is better.
It's gonna be interesting after football season.
Yeah, I already fast forward the basketball season.
Yeah, you got a reason.
Listen, training camp is coming up around the corner for basketball. You already know I'm gonna be reading the articles, watching the stuff. You already know.
I'll update you on the Jets.
Nah,
I'll keep you informed.
Y'all lost
I'll
again,
block
bro.
I know you need
I'll
help.
block you.
All right, so we got extensions, yo. We got player extensions. I think the big hit was the trades, because that's to me. But the player extensions is gonna be important too.
Yeah.
So let me hear your top. What you got, Stat, for us? What you got for us? What you got?
We're gonna talk about the most richest one of all times, and I don't think he deserved it. Can you take a guess? Okay, fine. Forget
No.
y'all. Mr. Joker. 5 years, $264 million Supermax contract extension.
Why wouldn't he deserve that?
Yeah.
You
Remember,
wild.
he was in the MVP race.
Is he
Joe should have got that.
two-time?
this year.
He's two-time?
Joe should have got that, but
He should have.
Oh, the MVP?
Yeah, remember
Joel.
we
Yeah, he
argued
should have got
about
that. He
that.
should have got that. But he's
But
two-time MVP. He should have deserved that joint. Like that's a lot. That's good money for him.
and by the way, his 5th-year contract is an option, a player option, $60 million. You know when he gets old, he's gonna take that copy.
Oh yeah,
But
he gonna stay there.
to be honest, is he a supermax? He's a very good player. He's an MVP 2 times.
Yeah.
They're first of all, Murray was out.
He been out forever.
He's been out for 2 seasons.
God.
Porter you can't really trust because
His back.
His back
is
he's 1
full.
second away. They said when he got into the draft, they said, "Yo, you're lucky if you make it your rookie season." He's not that reliable. I think he's in it for the money. If I was him, I would have went somewhere else.
Who, Joker?
Joker?
Yeah. Unless he's gonna be loyal,
He's the centerpiece over.
that's
him.
great.
Yeah.
But guess what? The center of what? What does he have?
Murray.
Yeah, if he's available. They gave Kentavious Caldwell Pope a 2-year extension for $30 million, but he ain't that great. He's a 6th man.
But they need the shooters. Remember, you was talking about that a minute
Yeah, they
ago,
needed
a
a
couple
shooter,
episodes ago.
but they could have got somebody else.
That's what they can afford after they gave Bro.
No,
that money?
they traded for him.
Oh, okay.
They traded for him, then they gave him an extension. They traded Pope for Monte Morris, and they traded my boy Will Barton. I liked him because he was 3-and-D.
Will Barton was a real cool dude. He was nice.
He was good.
R.I.P. Will Barton.
Who you got next?
Now I'm gonna go talk about someone who deserved this, except he just got to stay healthy. John Morant got a 5-year extension up to $231 million with
job.
Memphis. If he stays healthy,
Big money.
12.
yeah,
Big money.
he got designated the rookie extension, which is $231 million for him.
God damn.
He deserves it.
Damn.
He deserves that money. He just needs to stay healthy. And that team,
That's a young team.
that's a young team,
Sleeping
exactly,
team.
who went against
Scrappy, too.
Golden State and made it interesting.
I like that squad. Those are my young boys right there. I like that team.
Now this player, I don't think he deserved this nice contract extension.
Why you hating on people's money?
I'm not. No. I'm not
You hating on their pockets,
I'm not hating on their pockets.
Yeah, you are.
I'm happy they got their money, but I don't think the money is worth what they're going to be
You gonna
doing.
get sued, yo.
I just explained it. They can get their money. I'm never going to say. First of all, remember, owners make billions, the players make millions. I want every player to get their money, but Zion, 5 years, 193. That can go up to 231 if he
ain't
makes
played
all
in half a
NBA
year.
teams next year, and if he wins any major awards next season.
But he got like some like.
But he got some
some stuff.
clauses.
Yeah.
he has to have he has to periodically get weight checked. That's embarrassing.
They do it in football all the
No,
time, don't
no,
they?
you know whose contract was like that too? Eddie Curry's.
That's a big dude.
But that because he had a heart issue. Another episode I could talk to you about that. And he has to have a specific body fat, and he can't be over 295. He messes with his money.
What did he come in at college? He came in from college like
280, and I thought that was too heavy. He needed
He
to be
did say
around
that.
250.
He gonna get down. He gonna lose
250.
weight. He gonna lose the weight.
He ain't gonna go anywhere in 230s. I think the best
How
he
tall
can do
is he?
250. What is he, 6'6"?
He's taller than
He's
6'6".
taller than 6'6".
I thought he's 6'6" without shoes, but 6'8" with shoes on.
That don't even make sense. You can't be too
What the
taller than
he's-
shoes on.
type of
Yes,
shoes
yes,
is
you
good?
can. The shoes give you a little bit of extra,
Not 2 inches. That's a lot, nigga.
bruh.
I think he's 6'7". I think he's 6'7".
All right, whatever. So you got it. So there you
But
go.
I think the lowest he'll probably be is he could probably get to 270. He can
He
get
needs
to
to be
270.
250.
250. If he can get to 250.
Yeah, he can. Stop eating on them chips and drinking the Mountain Dews. All
Can
them
you imagine
commercials.
that? You know what kind of food he can afford? He can afford a
personal chef.
swimming pool full of Hot Pockets and Oreo. But he's got. You know, I thought about this.
Another man who deserved his money. Darius Garland.
Oh yeah. He worked for that.
5 years, 193.
He hooped for that money. He hooped for it.
By the way, that's the largest contract extension in Cleveland's history.
Really?
And it can go to 231 if he makes all NBA team next season. We didn't talk about him. It's going to be quick because after Donovan Mitchell got his trade, before we got the trade, RJ Barrett, he got his contract, 4 years, 120.
Yep.
He has to make an all NBA. He has to get some honor to get to 120 because I think it's like 106, no, 110. It gets to be bumped up if he gets a couple things. I
don't think he's going to get there, but we'll see.
Nah, I think he could be the face of the team. I got 3 more. I'm going to save the best for last. Dame Lillard, I don't know why he did it. He signed another 2-year extension.
He has a death wish.
2 years,
He's just
$122 million.
He's just a loyal dude.
That's $61 million a year.
And he didn't get. Who did he get? He got somebody that. He got somebody. But didn't he get somebody on the squad?
Yeah, he got Jeremy Grant.
Yeah, I think it was just Jeremy
that's
Grant.
Great. What's that gonna do for you?
CJ left him. CJ was smart.
CJ didn't want to get traded.
No, he didn't want to, but it was smart for him.
So it works out in his favor somehow.
Yeah.
I got to give it to the man, Mr. Devin Booker. He's a humble guy.
B-Book.
He got 4 years, 224, Supermax contract extension. He deserves that, 100%. People sleep on Booker. Booker actually played point guard
until the playoffs.
The league be sleeping on him. He don't get like the accolades or
13th
anything.
13th pick overall, just like Kobe. He channels his inner Kobe. He takes that personally.
Not in the playoffs.
Yeah, not last year.
Well, he was hurt. Now, first of all, me running track in college, a hamstring injury, you're never the same. You need rest.
Whatever.
Disrespectful.
Yeah, but still, not in the playoffs. He couldn't do it.
No, but guess what? Who messed that up? Chris Paul.
You gonna blame that old? You gonna blame the old head?
He's a Hall of Famer.
Very old head.
He a Hall of Famer that should have the young bros need to do it. Chris Paul old.
Chris Paul don't think he's old. He thinks
he's
still
old.
I know that. He's like 38.
I think everybody knows that guy.
And I don't even blame CP3. I blame Ayton. Ayton wasn't performing.
Nah, facts on that.
Ayton wasn't that guy.
Facts on that. Ayton did mess up. They
let Dallas kick the shit out of them.
Yo,
it wasn't Luka tearing him up.
Yo, he was killing them. And they was talking shit. He was like, yeah, keep talking that shit now. Came back and just worked them.
This is where I blame Chris Paul. You were hurt. You miraculously were hurt.
I remember
but you were
this
still playing.
was the conversation.
That was the issue. You were hurt. Sit your ass down. You messing up. Sit down.
But I think when he was hurt, he still had a decent game.
But he's a leader, Adin.
And then I think
leaders know when to sit.
He's the Leonardo guy. All right.
Leaders know how to sit.
And then when Book was hurt, he stepped up and he was like, what? He was like 18 for 18 or 13 for 13 in the first.
Yo, we were all talking that day.
Yeah, like it's not Chris Paul's fault. He's just old and he can't hold the whole damn team down. But Booker, and Ayton.
We can agree to disagree. No, I don't put it on Booker.
We don't really do that here.
Look, we can agree to disagree.
It's time for an argument.
It's not Booker. I will say it's Ayton. But you can't put Booker in that.
Why?
Booker comes to play every game.
You just said he was hurt. He didn't come to play that game when he was hurt. We seen Kobe take shots with a torn Achilles.
Look, rest in peace, Kobe. Look, that's a different generation. That's a different era.
You just go with the errors, yo.
Oh, yeah.
All the way full circle. I knew it would come back. Goddamn.
Book and Ayton should have stepped up. CP3 held his own for his old ass out there.
But
you can't blame him.
Enough.
Nah, see. Now you're going to make me have to go do this. All right, so let's.
He's researching.
No. Yeah.
Hey, G, give him a time limit.
Right.
Give him the whammy at the end.
I don't want to hear all that.
Right? Like, look, he's doing too much.
First of all, let me get there.
Hey.
Let me get there.
Are you Googling, was it CP3's fault or
disrespectful?
Like, what are you trying to get to?
I'm going to ESPN. I'm gonna check the game logs.
You trust ESPN? Like
ESPN is like the New Testament. NBA.com is the Old Testament.
Nope.
Man, let's check their
All right,
2K
stop.
Yeah, right?
No.
Check 2K.
All right,
Check the
so
2K.
Yeah, let's do that.
the one game he had 11 points.
Who?
Devin Booker. The second game he had 19. The third he had 28. The fourth he had 35. Do we have problems with Booker? Did Booker not come to play?
19 points. I mean, 11 points is not good in the playoffs.
That was one game.
That's not cutting it if you're
I'm not
the
done.
star
I'm not done.
player.
The second time, the fifth game was 18. 6 was 30. Game 7 was 23. So he didn't come to play. He had one bad game. And he had one bad game.
Still, you can't
Chris
blame
had
it.
2.
But you can't blame it on CP3. He is old. The young guys, him at 8, and should have
Sit
stepped
down
up.
then.
Yeah.
If you know you hurt.
This is the conversation that we've been getting on Melo's case about this for
What?
a long time, for not sitting his ass
Oh.
down.
Melo
on
shoot.
now.
He be all right.
All right, I got 2 more. I gotta talk about Jersey boy, Karl Anthony Towns.
Hey,
AT.
Cat.
4 years, $214 million.
He deserved that bread.
Get your money, Jersey. All right, my last and favorite one, and it comes with some facts too. Mr. Bradley Beal,
Brad Bill.
5 years, $251 million.
I'm actually mad about that.
What?
Yeah, he's stuck over
Shut
there.
up.
Yeah, I'm
Don't
mad he
don't-
stayed there.
Then you should be mad. Like we'll talk about that. Don't disrespect my man.
Nah, he's saying, you know,
5
something.
years,
Go ahead.
251.
Good money. Great
With-
money.
A no trade clause.
Oh,
His 5th year option is an option year. He becomes
He becomes Damian
10th
Lillard in DC.
he
basically.
becomes only the 10th player to have a no trade clause.
Lillard of the East.
LeBron got it. KG had it. Melo had it. Dirk had it.
And now he
Kobe
has
has it. Dwayne Wade had
for
it.
DC.
Duncan had it. David Robinson had it.
Oh, so he put himself in
John
that
Stockton
stature. Okay.
had it.
Okay, so he put himself up there like that.
He controls his destiny.
Yeah.
And if he gets traded, he gets a 15% trade kicker. So he get money.
Don't you just wish somebody would pick him up? Like Golden
Yeah.
State
Why did he?
would
Why?
just-
But I understand the bread. That
if
was
he-
cool.
If he,
had
could
to
just be like Sean Livingston on remember
Golden
when
State?
Sean Livingston? Yeah,
You know who revived his career was Brooklyn when Brooklyn sucked.
Yeah, definitely.
kinda, but
he stepped up
he went crazy in the
the
finals.
in the Warriors. Yeah.
He was a killer
he got
in
his
the
rings.
finals.
Yeah.
I wish that would happen for Bradley Beal. Remember when we went to that game and he was killing?
Oh my. Bradley Beal. Beal is ill.
Crazy
like,
but he
bag,
gets hurt.
so quick,
I
But
feel
his,
bad for him.
his game is crazy.
crafty scorer.
Just watching him hoop, it's just like, yo, he can do whatever
You know what it
he
is?
wants with the
Because
ball.
one of my favorite point guards to watch is John Wall, just because of the way he does stuff.
Oh, yeah.
he's about as quick as John Wall, but he actually scores.
Remember when they both used to hoop
Yo,
together?
I was about to say
And
that
like
trade.
they were killing. That DC team was nice.
They just had no big man besides Mark Gortat.
Gortat was alright,
but he got
though.
traded.
He was alright.
He got traded. Then they lost. They
Didn't they have Nene? Didn't they have Nene too?
don't
Yeah,
think-
man, he was on his own. He was on his
he wasn't. He wasn't there when we went. Was
No,
he?
no.
Gortat
No.
wasn't there.
Gortat was long gone.
Yeah.
Long gone. That Gortat was there. Oh, John wasn't even there.
No, that's when
Nah.
he got.
I
You
thought he was
saw-
hurt.
He got hurt 2 times. Yo, remember when he slipped in the bathroom when he had to shower?
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that's how he
He knows too much.
Yeah, man. That's
Well, how
very
do you know
strange,
this
very
stuff?
strange.
Like, what?
because injury reports. Yo, I'm the black
There it is. The
road.
That's
I'm,
what how he.
I'm the
knows.
black road.
He was not looking at cameras or anything.
Check the cameras.
I saw him.
Listen.
But now the reality is, like, the money is great, but I'm just mad, bro. Like, stayed, love. Like, it's just like it don't make no sense why he stayed.
The money.
But why?
The money. Nah.
Ain't
money.
nothing more important than the moolah.
I guess.
Whose contract extension was the best for them and the team?
I would say the best was As for the player or for the team?
Both.
Player, obviously, Beal. Beal gets to control his own destiny.
Facts.
Just mentioned that. I didn't even know he. I mean, I knew the bag was crazy, but I didn't know everything that came with it.
Stat man, yeah, that's me.
Dag. I don't know. Team wise, I don't even want to say Joker because I don't think that team's doing it. I don't think they're going to do anything.
That's why I say I don't think he needed that.
I think that team is just going to be there. They're like, to me, but they're not going to get to that level. They're like the Utah Jazz that just always get to the finals, but they're not going to get nowhere.
Keep treading water.
I didn't even bring up Zach LaVine's 5-year contract because he's always hurt.
I like LaVine. Why you hating on bruh?
Nah. I got no issue with him, but he hurt.
You getting accused today on this episode.
He accused all. He's hating.
No, I'm never hating on a player's money. I'm hating on what you're going to do for that team. If I'm a fan, I want you to show. First of all right, RJ Barrett's 4-year, 120. The Knicks are going to get their money's worth with him.
That's not a lot of money to give to him because he can still develop and he's a young bull.
Darius Garland.
Oh,
that contract, 100% for the team.
Oh yeah, for the player, for him.
Ja Morant,
yeah.
If he could stay healthy, that's beautiful.
So who's your number? Who do you got for the player?
Well, we take off Bill. Is Garland.
Garland. Team.
Believe it or not, Cleveland.
Okay.
Now you want to be Cleveland,
right?
So I switched to
who you got?
Memphis.
Ja,
but he got
team
Spain.
or Ja
the team.
Oh, because they did that for Ja.
Their leader stays.
Yeah.
They could only get better.
But his knees.
And it makes him the man too.
But is his knees gonna hold up?
Yes. I'll say yes.
I think so. I think they saved him.
He was hurt in April before the playoffs.
Didn't somebody hurt him though?
Yeah.
Somebody hurt him.
He got hurt before the playoffs. He got hurt in the playoffs.
Nah, nobody hurt him. No.
What?
Nobody intentionally hurt him in that series. It was whatchamacall that got hurt on purpose.
Payton's.
Yeah. Gary Payton.
Dylan. Was it Dylan?
Dylan Brooks hurt.
Dylan
Gary
hit.
Payton
Yeah.
Second. Yeah. But I'm saying, like, you can get paid that money, but are you going to be there the whole season and into the playoffs?
I trust Ja Morant. Look at the color of his hair.
What color? He put stuff.
It's a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
He put stuff in his hair.
You really thought about it too.
I was like, wait, what? Why he say
He
that?
having beads and everything, yo. We can trust this guy.
So okay, so you say for Memphis. So who the player?
Memphis.
So you're giving it to Ja? Ja for the team.
that's-
Okay.
Yeah, he said Ja. He got that.
Both.
It makes him the man. I like that because it makes Memphis like finally have a guy. Like, yo, yeah, that's the guy. Because before Memphis just was a gritty team.
Who was the last guy they had?
Who?
Zebo.
Well, that too.
But like he wasn't the guy because they had Gasol, they had Conley, but you know what I'm saying? They were just a gritty
That's
team.
the upgraded version of that team.
Thought it was about to be.
Those are young bulls of that
Jaren
team.
Jackson.
Those are young bulls of Jared Jackson.
He got his contract extension too, but that was last year.
JJ.
Nah, but that makes him the guy. I think that's pretty cool for him. That's really dope for him. Like, it makes him the guy. Like, yeah, like this is my team, and we gonna go somewhere. So
who got the worst extension?
The worst extension. I don't even know.
Well, you say Joker.
Fred.
What anybody say?
Zion.
Oh, because it has all that extra stuff for him.
Because of the
he needs that shit. He need to lose that weight so he can hoop.
And it ain't like they can't
The
make it
team
taste
needed
good.
him.
I seen them on IG. they out there. Yeah.
The team needed him, so they're like, let's extend it. Let's take the. Oh, so you're trying to say basically they took a risk with it?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe. Maybe they took a risk on it.
That
but
is faulty because he could always just go out and tear his knee up.
And guess what? If they cut him, even though if they would cut him or do anything, he ends up getting more out of it than if he stays on the team. So it would be highly recommended that everyone is happy and everyone works because his contract extension sucks.
Yeah. But he needed all that extra stuff on there. Like, he needed to have that.
So for him, it kind of works out, but for the team,
it sucks.
They're walking on eggshells.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Thin ice.
That's why they put all that extra shit on there. Like, yo, you need to lose weight, bro. So we know, like,
one foot in the grave and the other on a banana peel.
When training camp comes in a couple weeks, we're gonna see what Zion's doing.
Well, supposedly he's real in shape.
Yeah.
Yo.
Thank you. I was waiting for that one because I was waiting for that.
What?
Our producer knows when to put the good sound effects.
That wasn't me, y'all.
Yo,
That was an effect by our engineer here.
Bro.
Shocked me.
All right, so we have all the extensions, so far the trades. Wait, before we close, do you think any other trades may happen before we start this NBA season?
Ben Simmons is getting traded. Nah, I'm joking.
Yeah. Nobody
Um,
wants him right now.
Nah, because the whole KD BS, he should have never did what he did, saying, yo, tell my management, you got to fire Nash and Sean Marks or I want to trade. He messed up. I don't think there's going to be no real major trade. There's been a rumor, and I hate talking about this. The Knicks are saying since we lost Donovan, we're going to use some of them picks, some of the first-round picks to go get a disgruntled superstar. So
Disgruntled?
How you gonna get a disgruntled superstar from over there and then piss them off in New York?
because it's New York.
Who was a disgruntled superstar?
Well, no one. You that never really happens until training camp. So they're betting on someone being pissed off when they get into training camp.
Pat Bev.
Yeah. Pat Bear come to the next.
That would be one of the most
Pat
annoying
Bev.
teams that we have seen.
Yeah.
That would be so annoying, yo.
It would be. Pat Bev and the Knicks, that would be funny.
It'd be annoying.
Nah, him and Randall will start fighting.
I think Randall would cry.
Yo, they tried to attach a first round pick to trade Randall. No team
Yeah,
wants
everybody
Randall.
was like, why did you?
They were like, no, thank you.
They solid with him now. He would when his trade
stuck
interest
with
was
it.
there when he had that good season. After that,
Yeah,
it was
because
like,
it was a contract year.
yeah.
And you know what? If he just had a bad year and didn't bitch out, it probably would have been even higher. But his meltdown was so legendary.
Yeah, his meltdown was.
That's the
like-
second worst meltdown behind Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
right there.
The only thing difference is he actually played like
Very
yo,
sad.
you're like,
I'd rather him sit bench.
Barely, yeah.
but he played through it.
Whining,
Yeah, I don't need that. That's New York
pouting.
City.
For real.
You do understand, it's New York. New York ballers are looking to beat up Randall. The
Man.
Wu-Tang will be there.
Man, we'll have to see. We had to see. You got any other closing remarks, bruh?
The nickname that they were talking about was Stretch Mark Poppy.
Hey, yo,
I'm not going to tell y'all what it means. But
we got
he asked.
we got Statman and we got Stretch Marks Poppy.
Hey, yo. That
He asked.
and nobody
'Cause I was
asked about
done.
that. All right. Do you have any closing?
Y'all producers looking at us like, yo, how can I edit this out?
All right, yo.
Send us home.
That's a wrap. This is Friends versus Friends. We're gonna see you next episode. Peace.
We out.
Later.